Hello, all my Libra friends. Welcome back. My name is Teri Hunter. I'm an angel therapy practitioner, and I'm here with your December 2017 angel guidance reading. If you'd like to learn more about me, my services, or to book a private session, please feel free to go to my website at www.terihunter.com. That's TERIHUNTER.com. All right, so my Libra friends, I want to start off by letting you know that we're going into a Mercury retrograde starting December 3rd. That's this Sunday in the United States. That Mercury retrograde will be at least for the next 3 weeks. So for the most of December, we will be experiencing that dynamic. There is the storm period, which is about 4 or 5 days before the retrograde starts. And then we have the storm period after the retrograde is over, where the planet is recalibrating. So when it comes to a Mercury retrograde, we're talking about communications, electronics, the internet, contracts, anything. It's not really a good time to buy a new computer, buy a new car, because the planet is going backwards. Oftentimes we'll find that we'll have to assess the situation. So I want to say, for the month of October, my Libra friends, initiating things may not necessarily be great, but if indeed you've already started something, then this might be a time to just, I want to give it a little air, I guess is what I want to say. I want to let it, like a good sauce, marinate a little bit on the stove. So with this 4-card spread, interestingly enough, the very first card I get is Chantal. And Chantal is a romance card talking about either the ignition of an existing romance, the reignition of it, or the beginning of a new romance. Now, I want to say this, during a Mercury retrograde, I'm not too excited about starting a new romance. Some of you in your birth charts may find that you have Mercury retrograde and it's actually a good time. That's something you'd want to look at your individual chart. But for me, when I look at Chantal now, I think what she's really talking about is sort of falling in love with me right now, falling in love with who I am as a person. So this is what I think is the foundational aspect for all of Libra right now, because your desired outcome will happen in the very near future, and it's really, this retrograde kind of puts a pause on things. So if you started a relationship and you're having communication issues, or you're feeling slightly off about it, don't necessarily take action on that. Maybe you want to just sit back and let spirit sort of open up a dynamic so that you can see things clearly. Because as you're flying high right now, I have Grace and Antoinette in the Angel's Advice. This may actually rustle up against some people and have them feeling a little bit annoyed, to be honest, or a little bit impatient. They may not understand why or what you're doing. And they may not understand the relationships you're in, or why you're exerting so much patience with your relationship. But trust your instincts there, and then allow spirit to illuminate a path for moving forward. Don't necessarily take action on every little thing. Again, Mercury retrograde. So if your partner says something snarky, don't jump on them. Maybe they're having a bad day, maybe they're not, but give it a little air. Because at the end of the month, we have Ray. And Ray talks about yoga and exercise being essential to the mind and spiritual growth. But I want to say this card, the angel is sitting in a meditative position. She's connecting her third eye to her power center, and it's flanked by a green stripe and a blue stripe. So during this time, I think it's very important that in our love relationships, in our relationship with ourselves, and in loving ourselves, that we connect with spirit. Our greatest power comes through our connection to source energy. And then to speak to ourselves from the most loving place. So if you find you've made a mistake, maybe it's us, maybe we've said something and inadvertently hurt somebody's feelings, just be patient, be authentic. Address it the way you would want someone to address you had they inadvertently said something that hurt your feelings. So again, December, while it is the most jolly time of the year with the holidays, it's also the most stressful time of the year. So I would encourage you to be patient with yourself and with others. Breathe a little deeper, look a little further, let your eyes go out to the horizon, and enjoy the holidays. Again, my name is Teri Hunter. I'm an angel therapy practitioner, and you can learn more about me and my services at my website, www.terihunter.com, and I'll see you all in January. Have a wonderful holiday season. Bye-bye.